economy and job market are picking up quickly. If you're a job seeker looking to advance your career, or if you're an entrepreneur looking to start or expand your business, BrightPathSearch.com has the resources to assist you. For job seekers at any stage, BrightPathSearch.com can perfect your resume and cover letter, help you prepare for your interview, and offer leads for networking. For entrepreneurs, BrightPathSearch.com can help you get access to government contracts or even help you start your business. There's no need to go at it alone. For a free consultation for job seekers or small business services, email j@brightpathsearch.com or visit the website www.brightpathsearch.com.
You know, when this story came up, I really wanted to jump on this story because, I think this story is very interesting. So Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot. Now, I know many of you have, seen some things Lori Lightfoot has done, and we did not, agree, with some things that she's doing. And we could talk about her politics another time. But, at this time period, Lori Lightfoot, decided to look over the press corps. And as she looked over, she said, wait a minute, hold on. It is no black folks here. There's no women here. It's no diversity here. He said, so she said that the press corps that covers, her and everything in City Hall is overwhelmingly mzungu and male. So the press in Chicago has been very, very, ugly to her. And, she don't really like, fooling with them. So she was saying, you know what, this is what we're going to do. I want to give, interviews to, black, and she said brown at the time, journalists, to have the one-on-one interview with me. Now, it was a big uproar. Oh my God, that's so discriminatory. How could she just say she don't want to interview with, Mzungu journalists? Now, let's go back to what I said. All the people that's in the press corps are Mzungu and male for the most part. It's the same thing even with the White House. It's mostly Mzungus. Maybe you'll find one or two black people spread out in there, but it's not diverse whatsoever, right? And they feel like that's okay. That's normalized, right? They want to cry foul when they say, no, we need to make sure this is even. Let's have everybody do it. But the one guy that was supposed to interview her, that's supposed to be a Latino reporter, right? He said that he asked the mayor's office to lift his condition on others. They said, and when they said no, they said, we respectfully canceled. It said politicians don't get to choose who covers them. Who told you that? A politician can say, I don't want someone interviewing me right now. I want to interview with this person. I want to spread out the interviews. I've gave enough interviews to Mzungus. Now I want to give it to other people too. Make sure that nobody can say that I'm not being diverse. And she said that the reason why she did that is because it's not looking like the city of Chicago. And all the local media outlets are mad at her right now. Local reporter said the City Bureau has said, I wish Lightfoot's office would have granted one interview to our City Bureau budget team last year, who are mostly young women of color covering policy. Instead, they declined every single interview request. That's what he said. He said newsroom diversity is a long-standing problem in local and national newsrooms across the country. It said, according to Pew, 76% of newsroom employees nationwide are Mzungu, and 61% are male, beating the national average. So even the Pew Research Center agrees with Lori Lightfoot about there's no diversity in the area of coverage. Now, they said Brandon Pope is the president of the Chicago National Association of Black Journalists chapter. He said, simply put, inclusion is not racism. He said racism is a symptom of privilege. And the fact of the matter is, for a long time and for ages and ages, provisional publications, and let's just say Mzungu reporters, have had the privilege. Maybe those mayors or powerful officials didn't explicitly say, we're going to exclusively talk to Mzungu-owned media and Mzungu reporters, but that's what keeps happening. Exactly what keeps happening. See, they don't want to share the limelight with you. They don't want equality with you, black people. They don't want no equality with you. They want to make sure they dominate you and you stay in a subservient position. Just even the mere thought about equality is a problem. But that's how they've always been. Even you go back to what we was covering about the, Slocum, massacre, East St. Louis, one that happened in Atlanta. They all had the same theme. They couldn't compete, so they had to cheat. You understand? And it's still like that to this day. They know good and well black folks are graduating every day from journalism school. They don't want to get, look at, it don't matter what news station it is. Look at who the reporters are that's constantly coming on the TV. Now, you would think, if you watch the news, you would think this country was 99.9% mzungu and nobody else was here if you watch television. They don't put black people. How many black people got shows? Shoot, you don't even see Asians. You barely seeing Asians now. That's the only reason because of that is what's happening recently. You don't see Indians, Arabs. I'm just not talking about black folks. You don't see everybody on these major outlets having a show. I'm not talking about being a field reporter. I'm talking about having an actual show. You don't see that. But yeah, they want to get upset because they're saying, okay, now it's time to spread the wealth out a little bit. Let's go ahead on and make sure we give black people, and then she didn't just say black people, she said other people outside of them. See, they don't like that. And that's good Lori Lightfoot did that, because now you're bringing awareness to an overall problem. You want to know why the media has so much racism? Look at the makeup of it. Now, they said that Lori Lightfoot also canceled her subscription to the Chicago Tribune because of the critical press coverage and commentary there, because she feels that the people at Chicago Tribune hates her. Now, they said the mayor, of the nation's third largest city has also publicly clashed with other news outlets over reporting she considers unfair. It said leading some to believe that this is more about getting back at the current press corps than newsroom diversity. This is what they're saying. We don't know at all if that's what it is, but the truth is you can't debunk it, and you did not lie. You didn't say she was lying. That's the thing I would tell y'all to pay attention to. When you talk about and point out the obvious, they never say, no, that's not true. Because look, we got people of all groups here. No, they just mad that she brought it up and she wants to challenge it and say, y'all not talking to me. And you know what? I will stick to that. You have a right to say, I'm not going to do an interview. You don't listen, you don't even have to talk to them. You can get on Twitter. You can get on your Facebook, your Instagram, and you can say all the messages you want to say right there. You can go to the official website for the city and say something. You don't have to talk to the media. And you can talk to the media you want to talk to. You think if I was a mayor, I'll be talking to somebody that's hostile against me? I'm like, I'm not talking to you. I said, I'm only going to talk to people that got some common sense. And you don't have to agree with me, but you're going to have some common sense talking to me. You're not going to talk to me crazy, because I'm going to get right up and I'm going to walk off. And I say, I'll get my message out to the people through social media. I don't need to talk to y'all. And see, when politicians start doing more of that, it makes the media obsolete. Because now what are they going to do when they start bringing their message directly to the people on social media? That's why I advocate all day long. If I was a politician, I'd be the king of that. Like, I'm not talking to y'all. For what? All you're going to do is twist what I said and lie. So let me just go on and talk on social media. So, like I said, a lot of things Lori Lightfoot has done, some things I may not agree with, but on this, she's definitely spot on. But leave me a comment, let me think about the situation with Lori Lightfoot and, her calling them out, with their overwhelmingly not diverse news press corps.
Hey family, I want to tell you about a new book written by John Almo and Patty Almo. It's called Introduction to Twi for American Diasporas. Now, the book is going to focus on helping you learn the Akan language, culture, and Ghana as a country. It's also a guide through Ghana's most widely spoken language. Now, the book is supposed to help develop your awareness of social customs, cultural practices by combining historical, cultural, and social context with language training and grammar. This is the book that you want to pick up before you start heading for your first trip to Ghana. Pick up Introduction to Twi for American Diasporas today.
Thank you for watching, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the African Diaspora News Channel app in the Google Play and Apple App Store.
Bye.